Yo, yo, yo. It's yours truly, Marky Mark Stereo. Everywhere I go, they try to find me. Ready to find me. Shit. I swear, some people like some readers on YouTube. They're like they always worry about everybody else but their damn self, and they always put up like these stupid thumbnails like that. It's like you honestly want to come go live and then do a thumbnail about some bullshit that you read or you heard or something like. What you want to man? I don't know people. I don't know what's up with these weirdos. That's crazy. I don't know what the heck's wrong with this world. But these people are like constantly killing people, protesting. What the hell is wrong with these people? Sometimes when they come on YouTube, it's like I don't like seeing all the news and stuff. It's like it's so discouraging and so nasty. People are just like weird, man. I don't know what possesses people to kill people and to like do bad shit. I don't know. I don't understand people. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with these people. They be whack as shit. Boy, somewhere out there, somebody will deal with them. I have no idea what's wrong with these people. All right, cool. This is how we go. Tell you're an idiot. Yo, what's up, Afrin? How you doing, bro? Hey, look, your BFF is here. The Great Ninja. How you guys doing? People on in this world are so sensitive. It's hilarious. Exactly. This guy had the nerve to comment on my shit talking about not a bad thing. Shut the fuck up. Sometimes I wish I can like call the person that comments and say, "Don't comment on my shit. Just shut the fuck up." People are stupid. Can't stand people. People are like dumbest. People are like so dumb these days. It's like you can't say this, you can't say that. If I say this, then you're homophobic. You're this. You're sensitive. You're racist. You're that. Like get over yourselves. Like People have opinions and people can say whatever they want. You don't like it, shut the fuck up and leave them alone. Just move on, you. Get over yourselves. Since when is it like a bad thing to say certain things? Who cares? The heat's killing you? Yeah, join the club. I'm about to get we might get a hurricane this weekend. Tropical storm Ernesto is by Puerto Rico right now, and apparently it's gonna come up towards Bermuda, where I am, obviously. So they say, but every day the track changes. Every day is different. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna respond to this idiot. This guy's an idiot. I just had to diss him again. It's all good. Yeah, the hurricane season is in effect, so we're always gonna be like, attacked in some way, I'm sure. But it's all good. I know it ain't coming here. God's got me. Spirit's got me. They're gonna steer it the other way. It ain't gonna hit us, and all these weather idiots are gonna look like idiots. How the hell do you know if a hurricane is gonna go up like this and then like that? How the hell do you know that? And then when you show the path, right, after the hurricane is gone, they put like a squiggly line where it goes, and I'm like, yeah, exactly. You don't know where the hell that thing's going. I hate hurricane season just because I gotta listen to this bullshit like for the next couple months. It's like the worst time of the year, man. This is like all I gotta listen to, and I watch the weather station more than any other station in these next couple months. Constantly watching the weather channel to see what's going on. Then it drives me nuts because people are saying one thing, doing another, and it's like, oh, the track has changed this morning. The new advisory says it's going crazy. It's going around and around. Oh my God, it's going to be a Cat 4. Oh, wait a minute. No, some dust got in the way, and this cold front's going to take it a little bit north. So, yeah, we were wrong. And, you should just prepare yourself because, hurricanes have a mind of their own. And so do we. But we just want to, get you to watch our channel so you can get paranoid. Anybody who watches that shit, they'll go fucking nuts. But it's all good. I ain't really worrying about it like that. I'm always prepared, and today I was already preparing for everything. I was already preparing for everything. I was already packing things away, clearing things up. Marky's good to go. I'm not worried. And tomorrow, in and out of the rain, like I was today. Today, it was raining all day, and it's more rain coming. So, it's supposed to rain all week, and then we got the hurricane coming. Apparently, allegedly. All good, Ninja. I know you're a busy ninja. Ever since you've been retired, you don't know nobody no more. It's cool though. It's all right. Enjoy your retirement. Good seeing you, Ninja. I hope everything's okay. Enjoy your life. I got 20 more years before I retire. I got that damn song in my mind. You know the party going on in the morning. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That shit's hilarious. That shit's fucking hilarious. You know, it's so crazy that, like, for years and years and years, I can remember people call each other names, you know, and like, you say certain things and like people get all mad, right? People get all mad because you say like a certain slur or something. Like, who fucking cares? Like, why should you get suspended for saying some shit to somebody? Like, that's fucking dumb. Yeah, exactly. So a fan can heckle you all day, all night while you're playing, try and take you off your game, and then when you call him a name, you get suspended. That don't make no sense. I would have never apologized for it anyway. Fuck that shit. Um, yeah. You act like he said, "Yeah, man, I'll kill you" or something. Like, that I can understand. Like, he didn't even say nothing to the guy. He just called him. You know, he didn't say nothing wrong to me. Who fucking cares? He called the guy a name. He been calling him a name. So fucking what? We're grown men, man. You can call people whatever you want. That's what I think. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I support him totally. People are so dumb, man. This whole world is like oversensitive. Everybody back in the day, man, I was playing like when I was playing basketball or football or whatever sport I was playing, and I called somebody a name or called them like whatever. We would never like we would just get over it and laugh or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna like get too worried about what you're calling me. It's just a joke. Or it's like, even if it's not a joke, who cares? Maybe you call my mom. Mommy, he called me this. He called me that. Man, people are so oversensitive. It's so dumb. Like, and if that's your opinion, like you don't like what the guy said to somebody or what somebody said to somebody, like that's your opinion. Yeah, exactly. This guy says people are crybabies. They cry over anything. That's your new generation. I will say whatever I want. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. They can say whatever they want, and then but we can't say what we want. Exactly. This person says, Growing up in the 70s, this was a common playground insult. We didn't even know what it meant. Exactly. Exactly. And that's what the comment meant. Yeah, but and who cares if we know what the comment meant? This guy even says, and he is that and don't even take offense to it. See, freedom of speech, and he told the truth. The victim brought it on himself. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And they should never have a mic like on these guys. Like that's just stupid anyway. Like all this like sports, like all this politics and all this like bullshit they have in sports now is not good. Like there's too much religion and too much like politics in sports, and it shouldn't be. Sports is sports. You watch people play the sport, and who cares about what people say and what people do? Like I don't understand these people. Like they're just like a bunch of idiots. These 20-year-olds and these teenage generation, this Gen X, whatever the fuck they call themselves, these weirdos, they piss me off because they're trying to change a world that we built. Like fuck you, you stay in your lane. That's how I feel about this generation. You can kiss my ass. I'm gonna say what the hell I want. You take offense to it, that's your problem. And if you get in my face, I'm gonna crack you right upside your fucking head. You think I won't? Come here. I will smack the living shit out of you if you come into my face and tell me that I can't say something. You know what I mean, LZ? What do you think? What do you think, LZ? Because you're in your 40s, like me. Back in the day when we like said certain things to people, like, like random, like, joking things, insults, or whatever you want to call it. Like, people like getting fucking retarded, man. Stupid. I was watching the Red Sox game, right? And this fan was like heckling the batter, and he called him an effing fag, right? And I thought it was hilarious because people say that all the time. I still say it till today because that was like the one of the most popular insults you can say to somebody, and nobody took it serious because like we're not. If you're saying it to somebody that is, then I'm sure they're gonna get insulted. But we ain't gonna say it to him because we don't give a shit about them anyway, you know? And that's like what I don't understand. Like this guy's playing baseball and he's getting insulted by a fan. You can hear the fan talking shit. And then he turns towards the fan and calls him an effing fag, right? And I said on Facebook that I commented, I said, that's nothing bad. You act like he said, I'm gonna kill you, you know, or like go fuck yourself and your mom or something like that. That's worse. You're calling a guy a fag. Like that's like a normal thing. People say that shit every day. That's like one of the most like random insults people say, like, as a guy, you know? So like get over yourself. You suspending this guy for 2 games? Like that don't make no sense. You should get the fan that's heckling him. Security should get that fan and say, yo, shut the fuck up and watch the game and stop talking shit to this guy. You're here to watch the game, you're not here to talk shit to this guy. he has a job to do, and shut your mouth. That's it. I blame the security, and I blame like the fans who get drunk and start heckling a guy who's doing his job. Like, shut the fuck up. If I was there, I would have told the guy, just shut up, man. Like, we're trying to watch the game. Like, you ain't got nothing else better to do than to talk shit to this guy. So he called him a fag. So fucking what? Like, that's a regular thing for a guy to say in sports and to say anywhere. It's a regular thing. Like, get over it. You know? People are so dumb. They did that shit to me on here a couple years ago, like 3 years ago. I was talking about like an incident about some gay people and stuff, and they blew it right out of proportion. Started calling me a bigot and started like saying that I don't like I hate gay people and all this shit. I'm like you people are really fucking stupid. Like there's some minority of people that if they hear certain things, they're like, yes, we're gonna like blow this out of proportion. We're gonna make the whole world like hate Mark because we hate him. Like people honestly think that you're gonna turn all these people against you because of what you say. Like who fucking cares what you say? Like, I don't give a shit what you do on your time. You want to be whatever you want, go right ahead. You see what I'm saying? I don't care. Yeah. It's just dumb shit. Like it don't make no sense. And like I don't understand how this guy's getting suspended for just saying like a regular slur that we grew up hearing all the time. Like that's like he didn't tell the guy, hey look, you know, he didn't talk about his mom or he didn't like say anything else. And like what happens when these fans like when the players like say, yeah, fuck you, shut up. Yeah, like you know. So what, you can't say nothing? Like that's the whole part of sports, like, you know. Anyway. Thanks for the super chat. You said let's get general messages from Spirit School starts on Monday. Oh great. I just don't like this generation and I don't like it's not even this generation because there's people my age that say the same stupid shit. Like, you know, they get all sensitive because you talk about a certain thing. Like, you know, man, get over yourself. You're a grown fucking man or woman, like, you know. You act like we didn't say these things like 20, 30 years ago. Man, get a life, man. Me, I say whatever I want. And if you don't like it, then don't come around me. That's that simple. Like, you know. That's how I feel. You don't like what I say, then don't come around me. You ain't gotta go around telling people you hate me and you don't like me and don't come to my channel. Just move on with your life. If I see somebody on YouTube that I don't like, I'm just gonna close out and go about my business. You know, I might talk shit about them for maybe a minute or two, but that's it. I'm not gonna go to every person I know and say, hey, don't go to this channel because they said this about white people or black people, or they said that guys that wear fitted caps are weird. People who wear glasses are dumb, or people who drink this type of water is an idiot. You know, like I don't care what you say. Yeah, they pile more and more paperwork and get you to do more work and pay less. That's how it works. Or they'll say they have a budget. All right, so you might be dealing with a woman in the next few days, and this woman's kind of jealous or like very resistant of saying certain things or being very fickle or causing obstacles. But Spirit's saying, you know, because if you stay discreet and you stay like patient, and you just be cautious of your surroundings and who you're dealing with, um, you'll be fine. Just know that, don't try not to be unhappy about being, by yourself, or not being in a relationship, or not being married. Or if that's not the case, then it could be like plans you make that gets canceled, or you just, like, when you look at your friend selection and you know that you don't have many, or if you like you see how you have a lack of friendship, that's trying to tell you something. That's trying to tell you that you should be more cautious. You should feel safe not having more people around you. The less people, the less drama. Just look at your accomplishments. Use your discernment. Be discreet. And you'll feel more safe, and you'll feel like, hey, I feel like if I don't have a lot of people around me, then I don't have no issues. I don't have no problems. I don't have to worry about these things. But I do see like a woman aggravating you in the next couple of days. This woman is like dishonest, and you can't trust her, or she might neglect her responsibilities, or you might be suspicious of this person, or this person might give you a hard time. So you might be dealing with a woman that's a pain in the ass. I get the woman again here. It could be at work. So if there's a woman at work when you go back to work, or if there's a woman at work that you don't like, or maybe a parent of a student, could be numerous things. But I asked if it's something to do with work, and it says yes. Yeah, I get work bullshit. I asked if it was work. It says yes. Like the person is someone who is very intense, very perceptive. Like they have like a shitty life, and they take it out on everybody else. So you might have to deal with a dumb woman this week, or the next couple of days. I'm getting like it could be like a parent of like a student or something like that, or it could just be like a woman that you meet and you see. Oh, well, there you go. She might be a pain in the ass. Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. You might not like her because she might say things or have you do something that you don't want to do, or do you don't like. Mm. Yeah, she might say things to you that you don't really want to do or like. Like you don't might not like her proposals. You might not like her present situations, and you might feel like, hey, I'm gonna confess this to you. I don't like the way like you do shit. Or she might say this to you, and she might say, hey, look, things have to be new here. I'm new here, and you have to do it my way, and you might not like it. So when you do meet her and she tells you, what to do or how to do something this way or that way, or she might say something to you, and she might piss you off. Or you might just not like the way that she's handling her new job. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's not looking good. But when you go back to work on Monday, everybody's gonna you're gonna be happy when you go to work, and you're gonna be fine. The people that you deal with, everybody will be okay. But you're gonna feel like at the end of the day, you're gonna feel very like weak, and you're gonna feel like tired, and you're gonna feel like, damn, that was a serious first day, like like that was some bullshit, but hey, I made it, and at least I met my goal Monday morning and Monday evening, and I put effort in, and now I just need to like I feel the pressure, and I'm gonna. So I feel like you'll be okay, but you're gonna be like kind of drained at the end of the day. Yeah, well there you go. Yeah, yeah. It looks like this woman's gonna aggravate you. Yeah. So welcome to the new boss. That's why I'm so glad I work for myself. Even though I work for people. They're not really a pain in my ass. Sometimes they are, but not nothing like serious. Not to the point where I'm like, fuck you, I'm not coming back here. In the past, yes, but my long term clients, I love them like they're my family. I put up a chandelier for my friend and his wife, and well, both him and his wife are my friends, and they're my age, like around my age bracket, and they asked me to put up a chandelier, and I put it up and check some other jobs for them, and they're gonna have me come back there and do some more work and stuff. And I was like, yeah, yeah, no problem, cool. I have like the same clients I've had for years and years and years. Like I don't really want no new clients and new people and stuff like that. I like to stick to the same people, and they always give me work anyway. So I don't like new clients and new people to deal with because sometimes they aggravate the shit out of me. Okay. Yeah, so you might have some discrepancies or like, some difficulties with this new one. She might have like a different, you know, system or a different way of dealing with things, and she might aggravate you. Like I think your feelings towards her is gonna be like, what the fuck is this woman doing? Like, and she might annoy you. So just be aware of it. That's all. Try not to like let it consume you or anything like that. If you have to put your foot down, then do it. At the end of the day, you've been there, longer than her, if you have been. Female bosses can be annoying. My female client that I was working for, she says that men's opinions don't count. That she has to go get her mother's opinion. So her mother lives next door and she came over, which is also my client. And she's like, Mom, look, Mark's gonna hang the chandelier, but I need to know like how far it's gotta come down and where it's gotta be. So I was teasing them. I'm like, I told you guys already, it's gotta be at like 6 feet. So it's like 3 feet from the table. And they're like, oh, men's opinions don't count. So they were teasing me and stuff. We were talking shit and stuff. So it was fun. I had a good time working for them and talking shit with them. So we got it. I hung the chandelier. It was pretty cool. We had a good time. Where's the force at the end of the month? Oh well, there you go. Yeah. So it could be that too then, or maybe she gives him a hard time and then he comes and tells you, or maybe you have the mutual dissatisfaction. Yeah, that's true too. But that makes more sense then. That makes sense. Yeah, that could be it. Oh my God, divorce shit is so annoying. I swear, I've and everybody on here is my witness. Honest to God, I don't know if I'll ever get married in life because a divorce is worse than marriage. I'm telling you that from experience. My sister's divorce, it's over, but like the child support part is now like it's the last thing. And this mofo is like dragging the shit on, lying to this lawyer again. Like we got like two letters of bullshit again. Like just him like playing, trying to play victim and act like he ain't got nothing. And it's like lies and more lies. And then you wonder why you had three lawyers. Like I just can't deal with marriage and divorce shit. That's like, it's like fucking dumb. But some marriages and obviously are great and things like that. People don't get a divorce, but that shit will aggravate the living fuck out of me. I don't know if I can do that shit. I rather convince my girlfriend to just stay my girlfriend and never get married. That's all. If I can find somebody like that, I'll be happy. You keep your shit, I keep mine. If we ever break up in the future, there's no divorce. You take your shit, I take mine, and goodbye. Hell yeah. Bye. Ain't too much at work. Could be him talking to me about the new boss. Yeah, that could be it too. Yeah, that could be it. LZ. Yeah. It looks like he's gonna be happy at the end of the month. It looks like he's going to looks like he's gonna be successful with his dealings. Like it looks like the hearing's gonna go his way, the mediation, like for his divorce, like all that stuff. Like the results of his efforts are nearly due. Like I feel like the dealings, this like he's gonna have success with the money, like reorganizing things. Like I feel like he's gonna be working very hard. He's gonna have a lot of progress, but I think he's going to expose her lies or something like that. Because I'm getting like him exposing her lies and like her misrepresentation of herself. And I see a lot of communication between you and him, coming up. And I see like him having the ability to like handle matters and enjoy like moments with you and talking and things like that. He might send you like messages here and there, text messages and stuff. But as far as like him and his divorce, like he's gonna like expose her and shit. Good, it will be fun for him. Yeah, yeah, exactly. He'll like win a lot of things because of that. Like he's going to show the lies and like he looks like he's gonna show her misrepresentation and he's gonna win. Cause I got the seven of pentacles at the end, and that's a guy who's like really tired, but he got what he wanted, you know? The seven of pentacles in my deck right here, it's a guy who like has his money and has like everything he's worked hard for, he gets. So, and he gets like successful dealings. Whatever he deals with, he's gonna be successful. Yeah, and she's gonna be like having difficulty in understanding how she gets, screwed, literally. So yeah, anybody who gets a divorce and wins, and they deserve to win, God bless. Just like my sister, she won her divorce, and he's getting more and more karma every day. Fuck, it's beautiful. Yeah, if that's what you want to do, go for it. You know. Hey, Jocelyn, how you doing? Yes, Diamond's right behind me in the corner there. She's been a good girl today. Yeah, she won't get nothing. She won't get none of that stuff. I see him being successful, but he's gonna be drained, like defending himself and getting what he gets. Not yet. No snoring yet. She's been a good girl yet. Last night was ridiculous. She was snoring nonstop. But today it's been cooler because it's been cloudy all day and it's been raining all day. It's still raining outside here and there. We had a little break and I went in the pool for a little bit, but the water was a lot colder tonight. I didn't stay in there more than 20 minutes because the water was cooler. It was kind of not cold, but like it was definitely cooler than before. It's been raining all day, thunder and lightning, wind one time, then rain. And it's supposed to rain all week. And we're supposed to the hurricane is hasn't formed into a hurricane yet, but it's still coming it's still coming our way, but they don't know for sure whether if it's gonna hit us or not. The tracks change too. Yesterday we were supposed to get hit on the right side. Today it's the left side. They don't know their ass from a hole in the ground, to be honest. I honestly think that they just make this shit up until it gets closer. Like, how do you know a hurricane is gonna go like this and then go like that? They show like the zigzag, an S, and then it comes towards Bermuda. Oh yeah, right. So you have a drone flying over this thing, telling it where to go. I remember they said that when it was a tropical storm, when it is a tropical storm now, and they said that it wasn't going to affect Puerto Rico, and now it's affecting Puerto Rico. So they're wrong again. And it's the retrograde, so I know all of these like things are going to be all full of shit. Yeah, exactly. He'll be fine. It's let me tell you, LZ, it's a huge relief to win a divorce case and to be away from that person, like, and be free of that piece of shit that you divorced. Even though I've never been married and never been divorced, but seeing my nephews and my brother and my sister get a divorce, like I saw like the happiness that they all have when that person left. Like it's really sad that a person becomes severely toxic where you have to divorce them and ruin like their lives and try to ruin yours with cheating or like money or whatever the case may be, alcohol, drugs. It's just sad like to see people like do stupid shit like that. And that's why like I haven't got married, and like I don't really like push to find a woman to get married to, because I don't want that to happen to me. And I know like I shouldn't think like that, but it's like it's right in front of me in my face. It's like a regular thing now. Yeah, now that he's gonna go back to work, this week, next week, I mean, when he goes back to work and he sees you and he like interacts with work people and the children and things like that and does this thing, he'll feel a lot better when once he's back at work, and when you're not working, it's worse. You got too much time to think. Yeah, Jocelyn, I know that that's definitely LZ saying the same thing about her friend. And like when you say there, then you have to heal from what they've done to you. Like that should be a part where it's never easy, obviously, but it's definitely a relief, like you say. It's something that like finally like I'm done with this person and I don't have to deal with them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I feel like it'll get better now, LZ, but like I said, looks like he'll be happy at the end of the month. But My brother, when he got a divorce, he was a wreck. He was like, I thought he was like gonna go into depression and stuff, but he hung in there. You know, he had support from everybody. But I just think that talking about it too much, like he did, made him like he healed too far down the line. Like you can heal from it by talking about it, but you should be able to heal from it as soon as that person evacuates your life. Soon as you don't have to deal with that person no more, that's the healing process. Your healing process is no longer dealing with that person and no longer living with them, no longer seeing them every day. You know, that's the healing process. Your thoughts of healing yourself is never gonna work. You know, and like your healing should be automatically when you do not deal with that person no more. Hey Marley, must be nice to be you. How you doing, sweetheart? You good? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. You start to live again. Like I've seen my sister and my brother get rejuvenated lives. Like they feel so much happier without the person that made their life miserable and cheated on them and disrespected them. And they see and yeah, and my nephews, all four of them that were in a divorce, have completely changed. They've grown. They've gotten bigger, smarter. They've gotten happier. They all have succeeded without that negative energy, that negative person. And since the day I've been on here, I've been preaching to people every time I go on rants. There's hours and hours and of rants that I've had on here trying to talk common sense to people and say all you have to do is disconnect from that negative person forever. Do not keep them as a mutual friend or a friend. Do not associate with them on Facebook or Instagram. Don't go looking for them to see what they're doing. Don't go care about what they're getting karma or not. Who fucking cares? Allow yourself to receive the information about them, but don't go looking for it. Because then you're not going to heal. You're not going to get over it. You're going to constantly want that vengeance. So if you disconnect from it, which I know it's hard for everybody, not too many people are like me where I can just disconnect from you and I'll just like make a mockery out of you and just I will heal easy now. I heal very easy from like people now. Before no. But now, not now, but like in the last couple years I've learned to like get over shit. Like delete you, block you, don't even entertain you, don't even care about what you're doing. I'm not going to go check on you. I'm not going to go look at you. I don't care. And if you died tomorrow, I wouldn't even fucking care either because you disrespected me. You fucked me over. You like you did bad shit to me. So I don't care. I'm not going to have sympathy for you. I'm not going to care about you. And that might sound like crazy to some people, but that's how you have to be because you're not supposed to take back people who cheat on you and disrespect you and your children and you and like you're not supposed to take those people back. You're not even supposed to entertain them. Fuck them, you know. Delete them. Don't even keep them around and don't even go looking for them. Don't even care what they're doing. Just hear about them. That's all you got to do. Somebody says, "Hey, Mark, you know that guy? Oh yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, I don't care. Yeah, whatever. I don't speak to Mark no more. Whatever. Cool." That's what I'm gonna tell the person. Whoever says, "Hey, so and so," I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, what about him? Oh, they did this and that." I'm like, "Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Whatever. Fuck. I don't give a shit about them. They ain't nothing to do with me. Whatever." Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. He'll be fine, LZ. Yeah, And that's the thing, people have to learn how to disconnect from people. Exactly. And that's true, Marley. That's why I say it, because I know. Because look, ever since my sister got a divorce from that clown, we hear about him every week. Every week, somebody comes to her or says to me and say, hey, guess what? Your ex, he did this. Your ex, he did this. Oh, your ex, this happened to him. Oh, where he is now? He's here. And then we don't even ask about him. We don't care. We disconnected from them and don't even talk about the kids. The kids don't even want it, don't even give a fuck about it. The kids completely fucking hate it. And rightfully so. Because they realize, because that guy, he was a narcissistic idiot and he was a control freak. Whatever he said had to happen. So if he told those boys, you can't go to sports, you can't do volleyball, you can't play basketball, you got to be home at 8 o'clock. Oh, but the basketball game finishes at 8:30. I don't give a fuck. You got to be. That's what he used to do. He used to ruin those kids' sports life. He used to tell my sister she couldn't go play beach volleyball and come home at 9 o'clock. And I'm like, yeah, you're fucking joking, right? And she was like, I'm being serious, Mark. This guy's going off it. And I'm like, yeah, better fucking get rid of this clown, Fuck this guy. He can't ruin your fucking life like that. What the fuck is this guy? What is he on? You know? Like, who are you? You know? See, people like that. And my sister says from time to time that she's embarrassed to know that she actually put up with this guy this long. I said, look, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. You try to keep your family together. You try to help him. You try to change him. You try to show him the right way. But some people you can go blue in the face telling them, and they're not gonna listen. They don't fucking care. People, some people in this world will never ever change. The only way a person changes is if they wake up one morning and say, hey, today I'm going to change my life. And then if they change for 2 weeks and then they go right back to bullshit, that person still ain't gonna do it. Now, if they change for years and years and years and years and they don't go back to that shit, then they changed. They're good to go. You have to prove your change. You have to show your change. Action speaks louder than words. You can say, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You don't do it, and people ain't gonna trust you. People ain't gonna take your word for it because you ain't showing what you're saying. Yeah, exactly. It is wasted energy. It's definitely wasted energy. And it's wasted time too. Because you're spending all this time worrying about them, talking about them, dealing with them, when you could be doing something more progressive with your life. It's true. You know? Yeah, exactly. But see, even though you apologize to your daughter knows it's not your fault. Sometimes we get caught up with those people because they're so good at being a narcissist. They're so good at conning you to believing that they're a great person. And then when they suck you in and they got you, to love them and to care about them and to do shit for them, that's when they're like, yeah, now it's time for me. Now that I have them in my control, I'm going to control them. I'm going to tell them what to do because they better do it. Because you fucking need me, or you have to be around me, or you have to do what I say. And then they come up with all these bullshit, psychological fucking brainwashing tactics that don't work on me. Because the whole time I was living here and that guy was here, he tried to do the same thing to me. And I went right up to him and told him plenty of times, you will not tell me what to do, even though this is your house. Because this house belongs to my sister and you and my nephews, and I live in the apartment, and you can't do nothing about it, and you won't do nothing about it. And if you continue to run your mouth or try to control me, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. And that was it. He lost complete control over me. But see, then he lost control over everybody. And that's when he went crazy. Because he no longer had control over my sister, his kids, me, or anybody. Fuck him. We reversed, we used reverse psychology on him. We showed him we're not going to do what you want. It's not going to happen. You ain't going to tell us what to do no more. Fuck you and go away. And look what happened. He ruined his life. He's become an alcoholic, and he's become like more of a narcissist than he already was. And he's gotten worse. He hasn't gotten better. And he's probably the most compulsive liar I've ever known in my life. I know a lot of them, but he takes the cake. He's probably on the number one podium for the biggest. He's not the best liar. He is the biggest liar and the worst liar I've ever heard. I have a saying. It says, liars have no proof. If you prove what you say, then you're not a liar. If you can't prove what you say, then you're a fucking liar. Yeah, exactly. But sometimes a narcissist is so smart at first, but then if you expose them, they think they're smart, but they con you. Like they lie to you, and then because you've already loved them before the lies, or like I don't know. It's like they have like a control power over you at some point where you like actually think that they have power because the way they carry on. But you only allow somebody to have power over you if you allow it. If you don't allow it, then they have no power. And that's what happened towards the end. I taught my sister how to use reverse psychology and get him, and it worked. And now she's one of the happiest people I know. And so is my nephews, and so is my dog, and so am I. Yeah, see, Johnson, like years later, he wants to be your friend. Man, go fuck yourself. See, because that's what they do. They try to ruin your life, and then they play victim all the time to see if they can come back and ruin it again, or see if you're dumb enough to take them back like you always did in the past. You see, that's what narcissistic people do. They constantly try to come back and get you to see if you're vulnerable, or you need them, or they can try and get back to you to use you, abuse you, or like to like see how dumb you are. Yeah, they always do. It don't happen with me. Fuck that. Hell no. I had a narcissistic woman in my life for a while, and she still tries to sneak back in, and I keep denying her over and over and over. And now she's gotten fed up, but she'll be back because that's who she is. She's a narcissistic, delusional hoe that thinks that she can come back into my life whenever she feels like it. And I just keep denying her and laughing at her and be like, yeah, whatever. You wish. It ain't gonna happen, sweetheart. I'm not dumb. I know who you are. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But see, we're at fault. We shouldn't be embarrassed. That I don't think that's the right word. I just think that it's our fault for not I think it's our fault for allowing it to happen and allowing them in our lives. And I also feel like it's our fault for not paying attention to what is love. Because that's not love. That's just nothing, you know? A narcissist doesn't know how to love someone. Because if they do, then they won't be a narcissist. Narcissists don't love anybody. They don't even love themselves. They just love to fuck with you. That's all they do. Anything they love to do is have sex with you. That's it. They don't know nothing else. I'm a narcissistic specialist. I've dealt with a lot of them in my life. And I won't be dealing with them no more. Because I've learned my lesson. I know who to deal with and who to let in my life. I'm not just gonna allow any random person come into my life and say and do whatever they want and tell me what to do. You must be out of your fucking mind. You ain't telling me nothing. Better get your ass right back through that door you came in. And don't let it hit you on the ass on the way up. Ain't nobody gonna control me no more. That ain't happening. You never did anyway, but you ain't gonna try to control me. No, no. No, no. If a woman entered in my life right now and we started dating, and I said, yeah, this is a nice chick, things are going good. And after like 3 or 4 months, she starts to change and starts to say, oh, you got to do this. I'll cut her right off. I would feel no way. I would feel no way about cutting her off. Friend, girlfriend, whatever. It don't matter. You ain't gonna tell me what to do. If I'm not telling you what to do, then you're not telling me what to do. Because that's not a relationship. That's like you trying to be my boss or trying to be like a control freak. You being a narcissist. You shouldn't. When you have a relationship with someone, you're not supposed to try and control that person. You're supposed to work with that person. You're supposed to be with that person for who they are, for how you connect with the person, like and do things together and accomplish things together. You're not supposed to sit there and tell that person, oh yeah, you need to do this, you need fuck you talking to. You must be crazy. No, you won't. Ain't no woman ever gonna tell me what to do. If I don't tell you what to do, then don't tell me what to do. Oh, Mark, you know, we've been together for 4 months, but I think you should shave every day because, I don't like your beard. You don't like it? Oh, yeah? Okay, look, you see that door right there, that white door right there with that knob? Yeah, what about it? Go right through that door and don't come the fuck back. Don't tell me what to do. Okay? What about them fake ass eyelashes you put on every fucking day? What about that makeup you put on every day? Do I tell you not to put that on? Well, then shut the fuck up and get out of here. Get your bitch ass out of my door. That's exactly what I would do. Get out. You think I'm joking? I'm being dead serious. That's what I would do. I wouldn't even feel no way. And I'll be happy to get rid of them because you're not going to tell me what to do. Nobody should be telling you what to do. That's ridiculous. I'm a grown man. You don't like it, that's your problem. Yeah, see? Try sleeping with him to try and get him back. That's what people honestly think, LZ, that sex solves everything. Yeah. Oh, definitely. I'm an Aquarius that people know not to fuck with. But I'm a humble, decent guy. I don't disrespect nobody. But if you disrespect me, I take it personally. I'm not sensitive. I'm just, I take shit personally. Don't fuck around. Don't disrespect me. Why would you do that? I ain't done nothing wrong to you. Now, if I done some bad shit to you, then I have to deal with the repercussions, which I don't do anyway, so I ain't gotta worry about it. But even if you're like talking shit about me or you disrespect me, I'm just gonna like not deal with you. I'm gonna ignore you. And silence will be my killer for you. I'm just gonna like not even say anything because you're not worth my time. That's it. Like Jocelyn says, it's wasted energy. But I honestly feel that people have to like learn that that's the only way. You know what I mean? Like, don't waste your energy. But if you do, then it's your fault. And some people say, oh, well, I have to tell them to their face what they are and what they did. But that's not going to make no sense because you're going to waste your energy telling somebody that don't even care. And they're probably going to ignore you or laugh in your face. Or if you tell them everything, it's not going to bother them. because they're gonna feel like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. But if you don't say nothing to them, it bothers them because you didn't retaliate, you know? You didn't say something back. It's like, wait a minute. I taunted you. Why didn't you say something back to me? Yeah, exactly. The red flags is what people don't pick up. Dan, boo. How you doing, bro? But yeah, I think people have a lot to learn when it comes to like disrespectful behavior and what love really is, what a relationship and friendship consists of. You can know somebody for like years and then you do something else with them, like go on a trip with them, and then you see like a different side of them, and you're like, huh, look at that. And it might discourage you from being around that person because you saw a different side of them. But then you see them again, and then they wasn't that person that you saw on the trip. That's happened to me before too, like where I'm like, this person never acted like this before, like. And then you're like, fuck you. Busy 2 days, one more to go. Okay, cool. A busy is good. If it's a good busy, then it's good. But that happened to me like with my friends. A lot of my friends I knew here, and we would hang out here and there. But when we went on trips together, and we had to be around each other all day, every day, type of thing, and live in the same like place in the hotel or like wherever we were, you saw like their true colors. And that's why like I'm glad God put me in those predicaments to see who the person really was. Because you really don't know nobody, even your friends, unless you're living with them or you go on a trip with them for a couple days or a week or two and you're living in the same place with that person. People don't understand that living with somebody can determine everything about that person because they can't run. They're around you right there 24/7. So they're gonna show their true selves when you're living with them or you're on vacation with them. And you're gonna do one or two things. You're gonna deal with it, or you're gonna be like, fuck this. When I get back, I ain't dealing with this mofo no more. And that's what happens to a lot of people. I can't tell you how much I stress living with someone. You'll definitely see who they are. And if you can't, then you're gonna regret it in the long run when you do. But hey, what do I know, right? That's why fuck that. If it's raining, that's what that noise is. Yeah, it's pouring. It's been raining here all day. Let me see something. I just heard like a little bang or something. Yeah, it's definitely raining. It's a pouring. It's raining, it's pouring, and Diamond's not snoring. Yeah. So my advice to everyone is stay away from narcissists. Stay away from people who lie. Take that red flag and run with it. Don't waste your energy. Don't waste your time. There's more people out there you can deal with. You don't have to deal with anybody. You know. Love yourself, take care of yourself, and do things by yourself if you have to. There's no need to have like multiple weirdos in your life. It's not good. My circle of friends here physically in my world is very minimal. I don't have hardly any of my friends in my life anymore. I got rid of pretty much everyone. Boy, we got some thunderstorms coming in about a half an hour or so. Hopefully it misses us. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna miss. But I heard a rumble just now. That's what it was, because it's like a thunderstorm right above where I live, like further away, like about 2 miles away. Thought I heard something. Then we got the hurricane coming here this weekend. Hopefully it misses us and goes away. Hopefully I can go down and hopefully I can pray to steer it away. It's not even a hurricane yet. It's 65 miles an hour. It's a tropical storm, Ernesto. It's right by Puerto Rico right now, and it's about to go upwards towards us. And it's supposed to be here by Saturday night, Sunday is the worst. Or Friday night, we're supposed to feel like the weather, and it's supposed to be at 110 miles an hour when it gets here. But every day, every day it shows a different track. They but it shows the track that it's coming towards us, but they don't know if it's actually going to hit us, if it's going to be on the left or the right, or how long it's going to take. It's just a lot of bullshit, to be honest. I'm sick and tired of looking at it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're curved. Yeah. So this one shows like Puerto Rico is right here, and then it shows it going like this, and then like that, and then towards Bermuda. And I'm like, come on, man. I think they do that shit on purpose. So like they scare you or they keep you tuned into their channel because they need views, in order to survive. So they're gonna bullshit you to tell you something. Look, last year, I'll give you an example. Last year, four hurricanes came towards us, and only one came really close, like 200 miles away, and gave us 90-mile-an-hour gusts. And we didn't lose electricity or nothing. And last year, it drove me absolutely crazy because I had to go outside and put up the hurricane shutters and things like that and prep for the hurricane, and then it didn't even show up. I remember one guy commenting and saying, "Are you kidding me? That thing didn't even do anything." Because a lot of it's bullshit. A lot of it's like it's for you to panic, for you to look at the channel, it's for you to like go out and buy unnecessary shit, raise the economy for a week. Yeah, it's just stupid, man. It's just like a lot of it's bullshit. But obviously, if they say it's gonna hit and you see it on your radar, you're like, oh yeah, oh boy, yeah, it's coming. But a lot of the time, like, yeah, yeah, I get it. It brings in the lobsters. And hurricane and the lobster season's in 2 weeks. It's September 1st. The lobster season starts. So I'm sure like a lot of the lobster pot guys are pissed off because they're gonna have to pull up their pots before the hurricane comes. So, but after the hurricane, that's when the big boys are around. So it looks like I'll be eating some nice big boy lobsters coming up. Or I'll show you guys. I can't wait. 2 more weeks in lobster season. But yeah, it's just a shame how these channels like bribe you and to like watch their shit and lie to you about the track of the hurricane and all that shit. I don't I've been living in Bermuda my whole life, and we've had some very bad hurricanes, and we've survived, we recuperated. So whatever the case may be, it's all good. I'm not really like stressing over it too much. I was, but now I'm not because I have to keep telling myself like I always do, and I have to practice what I preach that God's gonna make sure we're gonna be okay, whether it happens or not. So that's it. That's all I gotta do is just pray that we get nothing, and if we do get something, that we'll be okay. That's all you really can do. It's out of my hands. I can't control the hurricane. Only God can. So if he feels like we're supposed to get hit, then we will. If not, then great. I'll be happy. Miss. So yeah, I'm sick and tired of watching the Weathers channel. So, but right now we're getting liquid gold, and that's a lot of rain. Bermuda needs rain. We've had a drought for over like maybe 2 months. We haven't had no rain, like bare minimum, like a shower, but it's rained literally all day. And here in Bermuda, we have something that a lot of people don't have, which is underground tanks, water tanks. Like, see how a lot of people have underground basements, and you guys have like well water attached to your homes and stuff. We actually have a big water tank. Every house in Bermuda has a water tank, and we have a pump that pumps the water from the tank through a foot valve and goes through the pipes and supplies us with water. And our roofs have drain pipes in them, and they have like water catchers, and it catches the water, it goes into the tank below the house, and that's how we have water, free water. So when it rains like this, we're getting hundreds and thousands of dollars of water for free, and it all goes into our tank so we can use it, so we don't have to buy water. And the water is very drinkable, so it's all good. And when it rains like this, it fills up people's pools, so they don't have to take it out of their tank. You know, yeah, Bermuda's probably one of the very few places in the world that have that. See, we that's how it is here because there's no you have to drill for a well and it's not really drinkable. So we have natural water in our tanks. So that's why they say Bermuda's another world. But yeah, we this house has two tanks. It's huge. And it's a one tank, but it's divided. Like it's for the apartment and for here. So I have my own little tank, and then well, it's the same tank, but it's divided. So once it gets down to a certain level, I have my water and they have theirs. And then 3 years ago when we did the renovation, I put two separate pumps. So I have my own pump and they have their own pump. But if one day one pump gets fucked up, I can switch the valve and we can use the same pump and the same water. So the plumber hooked it up for me and he says, "Yeah, that's a great idea." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. Let me do the thinking." So we're always gonna have water. We're always gonna have like a pump, and we're gonna be fine. So sometimes you have to like be smart about the way you live. Hey, Lucky, all's well. Thanks. How are you? So yeah, that's what. So when it rains here a lot, our tanks get full and they overflow, and then you don't have to buy water for a very long time. The last time we bought water was 3 years was 2 years ago, when there was a serious drought here where we didn't get no rain. And we had to buy like 1,000 gallons of water is like $110 for the water truck to deliver it. It's between 110 and $150 for 1,000 gallons of water. And then we have like 3,000 gallon water trucks. It's like a huge ass Mack truck water truck thing, and it holds 3,000 gallons, which is a lot of water. And we got four of those one year. I think it was like 3 years ago. We got four of them, and it almost filled up the tank. So this tank takes like I would say it takes like 20,000 gallons of water, which will last a very long time if you don't waste it, obviously. Yeah, so when it rains a lot, Bermuda is very happy because we have all the free rain coming to the water coming to our tanks. So we can, shit, shower, and shave. We can drink the water. We can do whatever. It doesn't affect you at all. I remember when my auntie came from Portugal and we told her that's what we have, right? And she was like, "Oh, you don't buy water?" We're like, "No, very rare we have." And so she went and got a cup and went to the fountain, like the sink, and turned on the faucet and put water in there. And she tasted the water and she drank it. She was like, "Wow, this is nice. This is really good water." So she says, "I can't believe that I can actually drink from a faucet, and and it's fine." I said, "Yeah, anybody can do it here. It's just it's natural water, pretty much. As long as your tank's clean, then you're good to go." Like some people clean their tanks annually. Sometimes people, like when it's low, they'll take the rest of the water out and clean it all up, and then like put fresh water back in there, or they'll let the water go back in there. But you don't have to clean your tank very, a lot. You can do it like every 3 to 4 years. We just got our tank cleaned 2021, 22. Yeah, 2021, 22. So it's like been 2, 3 years already that we got it cleaned. I actually used to do that for a living when I was like in my 20s. I used to clean tanks. It was a bullshit job, but the biggest tank I've ever seen in my life was probably like, and this is no exaggeration, it was probably like 50 feet tall and probably like 50 feet wide. It's probably 50 feet by 50 feet by 50 feet, which is a big fucking tank. Like mine's half of that. But this house had the biggest tank I've ever seen in my life, where we needed a an extension ladder of 20 something feet to get down there. Like we need two ladders. It had like a step, and then we had to go down another 20 feet. And when I went down there, I couldn't believe it. I was in the tank and I was like, what the fuck? I couldn't believe it. I made good money cleaning it though. It was fun cleaning it actually, because I knew I was gonna make a lot of money. But that's probably the biggest tank I've ever seen in my life here in Bermuda, definitely. And that you fill that tank up, you'll have water for a very long time. You ain't gonna run out of no water no time soon. That's for sure. So yeah, when it rains a lot here, it's called liquid gold. That's what everybody says. Let it rain, please. And even on the Weather Channel, it said this week will be tank rain. That's what we call it, tank rain. It's going to my tank. You hear all the like Bermuda people like, yeah, I want some tank rain. I can't wait till it rains. I need rain in my tank. Tired of buying water. That's how they talk. I'm like, yeah, last night it rained all night. Yeah, I got pure water in my tank. I'll be listening to everybody on the internet tomorrow. Thank you, Jesus, for the water. But yeah, we're blessed to have some rain this week. I'm happy. Save us some money. That's good. Thank you, Jesus. All right, it's 1:36 here. I'm gonna get my ass out of here. I've been on here for an hour and a half. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You all need to get in your bed too. For those of you who are, it's late. Dan, Lucky, Jocelyn, LZ, Marley. I don't know if you're still here with your one eye open. Well, you probably, I don't know, might be here. Anyway, whoever's here, Love you guys, and I'll keep you guys updated on the hurricane. We're supposed to be getting a hurricane this weekend, but I doubt it. It's coming this way apparently, but we'll see. All right, take care, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. If it's raining tomorrow again, which is supposed to be, I might be here during the day. So just look out for me. You're welcome, Justin. Thank you too for being here. I appreciate it. All right, you guys, take care.